afternoon.
Hey guys.
Hi.
All right, we're gonna wait a few and let everybody in. Let's see, admit all. Admit all. Um,
How you doing, Toby?
hey, how y'all doing? Did y'all have a
All
good
right.
weekend?
I did. I did. I don't think I told you I had a show in Kansas City.
See, I done built
I
this
had a yeah.
whole app, and you did not drop one word.
Man, I had so much going. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Y'all do me so
I'm
wrong.
gonna make sure I do that.
Y'all making my whole tech degree
When I
a
did
waste.
that event, and this girl that was next to me, whatever she had, thank you. Yeah, you need that in your house. It was candles and everything.
Wait. Okay. Um. All right. So tell us about the show, please.
Yeah, so it went pretty good. So it was me and a couple other artists in the they live in the local area, but I went up there. The person that was running the show, he actually he told me he got some real good news too. So he don't want to tell me yet, so I guess it's a surprise. But I had 3 pieces that I had up on display. It was a drawing of Nipsey Hussle, and a couple other pieces. It went pretty good, you know. And that was like our pop-out show, so you know.
Did you get lots of content?
Not like I wanted.
Okay.
Not like I wanted, but I did get a lot of attention. It was a couple that I spoke to, a married couple. They actually the person that did the show, he told me that I guess they like some art connoisseurs, so they they really like my work, and you know, they was looking to if possible do business with me. So
Good. Did you get their information?
I did.
Okay.
I did get their information. So make sure I stay in touch with them.
Yes, please do that. If you have any content, please post that. You know, let us know what's going on with like let us know how many you sold, how much money you made. I mean, if you're comfortable with that. And put that on all of your socials, please. You gotta like toot your own horn. I do it all the time because if I don't, ain't nobody else about to do it.
Right.
But also, do you do murals?
So I'm trying to work my way up to that. I haven't even gotten a chance to do like the big canvas or nothing yet. So
Wait. Yeah. Wait. Okay. So what size are the Nipsey hustle pieces?
So the Nipsey is like I might be getting the measurements wrong. I think the other 2 pieces I did, I think was a 12-inch by 18-inch. But the Nipsey is a little more bigger than that. I can't get the exact size, but it's a little more bigger than that. And I got it placed in like a golden frame.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And all of those are originals that you did for the show?
I made some copies.
Oh, okay. Because I was going to say, get those copied and put those on your website. You can sell those poster size. You can sell them with a frame, without a frame. I would, if they whatever was popular and sold at that show, I would definitely have prints made. Or even if you don't have the prints made yet, put them up as if they were made. And when they start selling, you could easily do pre-sale. Do you know what I'm saying? You could say, you know, custom whatever prints available now, pre-sale through the month of June. That way people are purchasing, buying. Now you got the money to print out the prints that you sold.
Right.
Do you see what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, so, you know, think ahead of the game. Don't just think, oh, I got an art show, I made sales. Like, what's after the art show? You know what I'm saying? I'm always thinking, like, what's next? And maybe it's me because I'm a Taurus, but I lay in the bed, like, literally, like, what's next? I'm always like, what's after next? So
I I actually got a homegirl out in KC. She's an artist, and it seemed like she a tourist student. She always got her hand in something. She always on the move or something. So,
well, I'm telling you now, post all that stuff to socials. Put it in the app. Put your link in the app. If you guys are selling anything, drop your links in the app so we can support each other. I mean, even if it's, I don't know, prints, it doesn't matter. Put everything into the app so we can at least know what you guys doing. You know, we can follow you, we can support you. You never know if you make a sale or not in this community. Okay. Well, congratulations so much. I did want to welcome Naja. Can you come off mute? Did I say your name proper?
Yes, you did.
Naja. Okay. Welcome in. Naja is our newest member.
Thank you.
So can everybody welcome her in the chat? But then tell us what you got going on, where you're from, you know, why'd you join, what do you want to do?
Well, I'm from Jersey. I've been in Atlanta about 3 years now. I'm currently in the leasing profession, but like I had mentioned to you when I spoke to you, I was an art major in high school. I went to school for fashion marketing management, so I'm all into, you know, creativity, just designing, styling, all of that. I used to always draw, like in high school, elementary school, I just had paper all over the place, like just drawing. And I get that from my dad. So my dad, he could draw really good. And I just, you know, I feel like I want to do something else that I'm passionate about, that I enjoy doing. And then, of course, you know, extra income. It's something where I can make my own hours, where I have more free time. I have a 15-year-old, so it's like, I just feel like I don't have enough time in the day. Like work and getting home, and time just go by so fast, and it's all right, back to sleep, up, back at work again.
So your biggest thing now is you want to learn how to do the finishes so that you can do them in your on your not your projects, but your staging.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So my recommendation to you is, I don't know how you do your staging already, but do you have packages set up?
Well, no, I don't have anything.
Oh,
I
okay.
haven't started anything yet. Yeah.
Okay. So what I would do is, and maybe Chat GPT this, it may already have been done, but I would come up with packages. So maybe, you know, the packages is a 2-bedroom, a 4-bedroom, a 6-bedroom, whatever it is. What does this package include? It includes decorative painting or art. You know, maybe some places you can't paint, so you can do, you know, artwork. So I would come up with maybe 3 or 4 packages based on either the rooms or maybe the square footage. Maybe have a separate group of packages for commercial versus residential. I don't know if commercial properties ever need staging. I'm not really, you know, it's not my ministry. But that would be my advice, to start sitting down. And like I said, Chat GPT that, it might give you packages. You know, because if you guys know how to use Chat GPT, the more information you give it, the better your outcome. So literally, I am a stager. I stage commercial. I stage residential. Give me packages, you know, 3 packages for each, based on 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom, include furniture, paint, faux finishing, art, accessories. You know how you have to feed it, and once you feed it, the more you give it, the more will be in your output.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'm glad you're here. I appreciate it. I look forward to working with you for the next 3 months and more. Oh, look at Terry. Getting in here. All right. I'm about to pick on y'all. Aaron, where you been, Aaron? Can you chat?
Yes, I can.
Where have you been?
So, I got accepted in this Goldman Sachs program. Yeah, and that is like an extreme business boot camp, and it has had me just swamped.
Too swamped to drop that in the app. Y'all do me so wrong. Like, boom, boom. Y'all beat me up all the time. Boom, boom. You could put that in the app. We could have celebrated you.
I know. It just happens. It actually has been a lot of stuff that's been happening quickly. We are opening up our new building. We here right now working on that. Started this Goldman Sachs program. This is actually my daughter right here, Maura.
Hi, Maura. Nice to meet you.
That's my baby, and she's my twin. She's actually been doing some faux finish stuff with me.
Okay, I love
she's
that.
been doing some stuff. Yeah,
have you taken the classes, Maura?
Yes, I have.
Good. I like it. Keep it in the family.
Yeah, she did the lime wash. And then I had her doing some other stuff. Like I said, I've been so swamped with the business side of things with this course and just business in general.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of stuff going on, but I'm still around. I didn't fall off the earth.
Okay, so 2 things. Did you take before and after pictures of your projects, Maura, for your dad?
I did. I think it's in my phone.
Okay, so post them like all over the place, trying to help people.
Yeah, beautiful thing. I mean, like I said, it teaches you so much. Like one of the things is that you don't know what you don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So when you get in there, you think you know business and you understand even your business itself, and then you realize, man, it's a whole lot I don't know.
Yeah. And for me, I always contribute that, and I don't know how you guys feel on this call, but I always wish I'd gone to get my my master's, like in business or PhD in business or something like that. I never did that. So I graduated and then went right into corporate America. And I'm doing great, but I do feel like a PhD or something would have like given me a little bit more knowledge, when it comes to like business and things like that.
Yeah, well, that's kind of what this is. It's like it's not you're not getting a PhD, but the information that they're giving you is equivalent to having a PhD in 14 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
It's expensive, but it's worth it.
Well, I'm excited for you. So please put it in the app after we get off the call so people can inquire and maybe get into the next round.
Okay, absolutely.
Let me see who else I'm going to pick on today. Arnita, can you chat?
Hello.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, I'm doing pretty good. How about you?
Good. I wanted to welcome you in too. I don't think we got to welcome you in last time we were on the call. But anyway, can you introduce yourself and tell everybody what you got going on and all the good stuff?
Okay. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. What you say?
No, go ahead.
Oh, hey everybody. I'm Arnita Smith. I'm here out of Richmond, Virginia. I am an artist. I paint portraits, that's my specialty, and I also do abstract art. I'm also an interior decorator where I have a home staging business here out in Virginia as well. Let me see, I've had my business for about 5 years in staging, and I just got back into my art really since high school. When COVID hit, I hadn't done any work since high school. So when COVID hit, I just got back into my art, and it shot off the roof, so I got back into that. But I also like to do decorative texture painting as well. So after getting into the program with you, Toby, it just sparked my flame again. So I started back doing that. So,
all right. So how are the classes coming? The online classes?
The online classes have been great. I've been watching them over and over again, of course. They are very informal. I have taken down my notes. I actually have with canvases, some of the candy paint with my canvases, but I haven't really gotten into just making the samples yet.
Okay.
Make any of the samples. But the classes are your courses are very informal and they're straightforward.
Well, thank you.
I like.
So if you guys are taking the course and anything is like you don't understand, please send me a message if we need to jump on a call. So I'm here for you guys. Okay. This is not a program where I'm on break. If y'all don't know anything, please ask, because I can't help you if I don't know, you're confused or don't understand something. Okay, well, thank you and welcome in. We got the OG on the phone. Jatan, how you been?
Hi, I'm doing good. How are you?
We've missed you a couple of calls, I feel like.
Yeah, I was still recovering from my injury to my knee. And then I started back working, so.
Okay. Are you working today?
I'm actually at the site now.
Oh. Is anything cute we can see, or it's just you just starting?
I don't know if you can see it, because I'm doing like a linen technique on a wall in a foyer area.
Mm-hmm.
They originally was gonna do wallpaper, but the wallpaper was like 4 to 6 weeks out.
Oh.
And they needed to get it done right away, so they asked me if I could just duplicate it. So I said, yeah.
Of course.
So, I mean, I could show it, but I don't know if it's going to come in clear because it's a light color.
Okay, well, you can just let us see.
Okay. Let's see. And then I don't know if I'm going to get cut off once I start walking in here. So.
Oh, okay. Well, get cut off, come back. I'll come back in. I'll let you back in.
This is what I started. This is the second coat. Can you see it?
I can see something. What are you using?
I'm using Softex.
Oh, okay. I've never used that before.
Yeah, it's just like the soft linen. The rest of like they wanted it to complement the bench that they have here and some of the furniture. So I did it up top.
Okay.
And I had to finish doing it in this area.
Is that a restaurant?
But next week, it's a foyer to an apartment complex.
Oh, okay. All right. I love that. You'll get a lot of work from that if you leave your information.
And so next week, they want me to do a mural in the gym here on this back wall.
Well, please take before and after pictures.
Yeah, I'm going to take pictures. I'm kind of nervous about that mural.
Why?
It's out of my comfort zone.
Oh, what is it a mural of?
It's athletes in different kind of, athletic positions, basketball player, a lady doing yoga. And so people are not my, that's not my expertise.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's not my ministry either.
I wanted to challenge myself, so we'll see how it's going.
Did you sketch it out or draw it out yet?
I did. I sketched it out, and then I used ChatGPT to help me too.
Mm-hmm.
So they agreed on the design, so now I just got to do it.
So I'm wondering, is anybody helping you?
I have a friend of mine that might help me with the people part.
Okay.
I'm going to do the background, because I was like, I got that.
Do you have it on your phone where we can see it?
I do. I can share it on my phone.
Yeah, you can, or you can drop a link to it in the chat. I think you can copy it and drop it in the chat, and then I can click on it and open it, whichever one works better.
I'll see if I can share it. Share. It says only the host can share in this meeting.
Hold on. Share. Multiple producers can share. Okay, try again.
I can show you a mural that I did a couple weeks ago too.
Oh yes, please do. I missed that when you put it into the app.
Oh, I didn't do that.
Yeah, I didn't see it in the app. I'm gonna drive y'all crazy about this app.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Can you see this picture of
Ooh, I love that. Yes.
I did that for a little a 5-year-old.
Well, if you can do this, you can do people. That's super deep.
That's why I keep
I'm sorry. The detail on that truck is crazy. Don't that look good, y'all?
Yeah, that looks good. That looks really good.
Yeah, that's amazing.
You'll be fine with the people, honey. You will be fine.
Yeah.
How long did it take you to do that one?
It took me 4 days.
That's
Because
quick.
I painted the room too. So I painted the room blue.
Yeah, that's super quick. Super quick.
Yes.
Well, just random. My brother does all my murals of my people, so if you ever need to jump on with him, I know he would talk to you and kind of, talk you through some stuff. I don't know if it's shading or I don't know. I don't do murals. I call him. But
Okay.
and then you have the other one?
The other one is this. Can you see it?
Oh yeah, I love that. So, are you nervous because you have to blow it up?
No, I'm nervous because of the people. Even though the people aren't like, luckily it's shapes.
Did you draw these people,
still,
or this is Chat GPT?
It's a combination of the two.
Okay. Well, it looks amazing. Can you video yourself doing it on time lapse? That would be a cool, cool content to have.
Yeah, I'm gonna videotape that one too. Yeah, I'm gonna videotape.
Okay, make sure you do it on time lapse so we can see the whole, the whole project.
Okay.
But don't be nervous. You got it.
Those are amazing, both of them. You absolutely have it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I can't wait to see it.
I know. I'm excited too. Hopefully she'll put it in the app.
Yeah.
Did you say something, Josh?
So, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, I got a question. My bad too. I'm on the bus, but if it's a little loud, but I was thinking about, because I'm on TikTok too, and I was trying to get around to, like, I know you said something about videoing yourself while drawing or doing whatever you do. Like, I know I might need a tripod and stuff like that, but what else? Like, what materials do you think? Because all I'm working with right now is my phone and my laptop, and I don't have,
tripods and
everything
stuff.
else that
I would get lights. Also, yep. Yeah, I would get lights. Yeah. So what I can do is I can drop what I bought into the app later when we get off the phone. But like now, I always post these calls to YouTube. I have this. Oh wait, can you guys see this?
Yeah.
So if you're drawing on the table, just something, and it goes up and down, and it closes, and you can use it as a selfie stick. You can press this. It's like a remote. So I think this was I bought this one off TikTok for like $9. So I would start off with something like this if you're just drawing on the table. That way you can put it on the table, and turn it all kind of ways. And I would definitely get a light. Sorry, y'all. I would definitely get, not a selfie light, but, what did you call it, Terry?
I think you said like a ring light.
A ring light, yeah. I would definitely get, but I don't, what? I don't have ring lights. I have actual square
studio lights.
Yeah, I have studio lights. I got
I have that too.
Yeah,
and they're not expensive at all.
No, I think you can get like a set for like $100. So it comes with the light.
Cheaper than that.
Oh, okay. So it comes with the light and the tripod, right?
Yeah.
And I think mine came with a bag.
Yeah, mine did too.
Okay, yeah. So, maybe save up $10 a week for the next 6 weeks and get you that. And what else do I use? That's it. I have tons. Now at my actual art studio, my design studio, I have the big production lights, but I can't move those. Those stay there. But yeah, I keep. So I wish you guys could see my car. I'm gonna take pictures. In my back seat is all my samples, all my fire samples. I keep them in the car. Like, can't nobody sit back there. Like, you want to ride with me, you're gonna have to catch the Uber because my stuff is in my car. In the back on the passenger side. And then I keep my production bag with all my lights, my extension cords, whatever I need for my iPad to hold my iPhone. I keep that bag in the trunk. So that's my life in regards to being a content creator, because it is a lot.
Okay.
But sidebar too, you guys can always, like, you know, borrow stuff from my page, borrow whatever you need in regards to like sounds. So if you see one of my posts and you like the sound, use the sound. Or if you like the message that I put, like, use my page as a guide. You know what I'm saying? If you like the banner, do you a banner. So that's just a little side note. But yeah, Josh, get your stuff, because that's what makes people trust you, want to spend money with you. They want to see your work. You know, they want to see work in progress. They want to see before and after. And when people see that and they see all the hard work you put into it, the details, then that creates value around what you're producing.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, thank you, Jatan. I think. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. No, go ahead. I was just saying this is a work in progress, but I'm gonna get there.
Okay. Thank you, Jatan. I love both of those. You'll be fine. Please record it so we can see and put a little song to it. Yeah, but please, and then take photos too every day. If I were you, I would do a day in the life of Jatan or luxury whatever, and put that on your you can put that in your stories, and then you can also take that story and save that and then make content from that later. So yeah, make sure you get all of that, because that's going to be a great project, a great transformation. Wait, who is Lady J? Is that Donna? Rhonda? Who is Lady J?
If it says Lady P or Lady's Phone, that's me, Rhonda.
Rhonda. Hey, Rhonda. I checked on your order this morning, honey. It's getting ready to be shipped. They cutting everything up. I ordered extra too. In case anybody needs sample boards, I just order extra, so I'll have them in stock. But yeah, what's going on with you?
Well, I posted a couple of things in the app, so I don't get hit for that.
Now, see, y'all gonna be, when I start my gamification in this app, ooh, y'all gonna be messed up, baby, because you're gonna have to post and get game points, and then I'm gonna start giving out free classes and free stuff, and the people that don't have no game points, y'all gonna be mad. I'm teaching myself though the gamification now. But anyway, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, that's okay. So I did the metallic wave on a canvas.
Okay.
And it came out good, but it wasn't as easy as I thought it would be. And then I tried to do the crisscross. It came out. It was okay the way it came out, but it didn't come out crisscross. So it's still in the drawing phase.
Okay.
Like it's not real defined, I guess is what I mean.
Yeah, I'm wondering, because that canvas is a little, not textured, but that paint probably settled, and it probably messed up the actual combing. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah, so be careful with stuff like that. It's almost better to go buy a piece of particle board like we use for the samples, and cut it into a big piece and do it on that, and then frame that. Nobody will know the difference.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I can see that canvas not allowing the details to come out. I can definitely see that.
Okay. Well, I posted that in the app this morning before the call.
Okay.
Not the crisscross, but the other one, the waves.
The waves. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And then I finished my frame on pink glass, and I posted that in the app. That came out really well.
Okay.
I do have a question on that. Like, do you put a sealant on top of it?
What did you use?
I used glitter and glass.
Glitter and the glass?
Mm-hmm.
So this is the thing. I never seal the diamond glass. It kills it. I don't care what you put on it. It's not meant to be sealed. So my question is, how much diamond glass is really in it? Because if it's more glitter than glass, then I would seal it.
Okay.
But like if I did a diamond glass wall or a piece of diamond glass furniture or doors or whatever, I would never seal that. Don't seal your diamond glass, y'all. It is really novelty. It's a luxury high-end novelty finish. It's not meant to be touched or rubbed, so be careful where you do put it. You have to also let your clients know, like, this is novelty. And most people don't care. They be like, I want it. But as long as you understand, that is not a finish to be touched, ever.
Okay.
Ever, ever, ever. Did you scrape it off after it dried a few days? Scrape off the excess glass?
I did on the sides. I only did one layer, so I was kind of nervous about doing it on the top. When I did the blue glass, that was like my first time trying it, and I scraped it all around. I still had like 2 pieces that fell off later, but on that one, I think I had more glass than glitter.
So if you don't top coat it, then you need to scrape it for sure, because you don't want glass falling off of it.
Okay. So and that one, the glass was bigger. At the pink one, it's more fine. It's a lot finer. So
where'd you get the glass?
At Hobby Lobby.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I don't even know what glass that is. I'm talking about the glass that I sell. So
yeah, it's called a diamond glass, but I can't find. I was trying to find some place that had something similar to yours, and it's almost impossible.
Yeah, you're gonna have to probably order it.
Okay.
Order it from me when you get, whenever you get ready. Okay, well, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of everybody. Everybody's working, even though y'all quiet on the app that I designed for 3 months by myself. At least I know y'all out here doing something. That's why I got to call on y'all during the class, because I don't be knowing what y'all got going on. I mean, it's like crickets. Okay, Kristen, how are you? Are you able to talk, or are you at work?
Hey, I'm good.
What you got going on?
I think the last thing I did post it on the app, and you did respond to it. I am still waiting to hear back. I did apply for the art fair in Seattle, and they said that they had so many people insert that they actually had to extend before they actually let us know. So I haven't got the response yet. I'm not sure. And just get ready to start the classes for my 2nd month.
Okay. All right. Have you tried any of the samples from the first month?
I did the metallic wall. I want to do the ombre, but I need to get a darker color.
Okay.
So I can, so it'll actually work.
Well, put that in the drop it in the app so we can see when you get a chance. And then let me know if you have any questions. I'm around for sure. Tashika. Hi.
Hey, Toby, how are you?
Yeah. Oh, you at work?
Yeah. Every Monday. Yeah. So, my aunt, so we decided that I'm going to get started next weekend, because with this being, last weekend I had a friend who passed.
Okay,
so
I'm sorry to hear
that put a halt on some stuff. And this weekend, with it being Father's Day weekend, I know she's going to have dinner and all of that at her home. So we're going to wait till next weekend for me to get started.
And did she pay you?
No. I'm going to get... Oh, but she is, though. She is.
Oh, okay.
We were trying to finalize today. Yeah, she's paying.
I was like, well, dang. Like, you can't even get the money for the material and the paint?
Yes. Matter of fact, I don't know if you saw me over here texting, but that's what we were texting about.
Okay.
So, yes, so she's going to pay me.
All right. Well, please do some videos, take before and after pictures. I'm telling you guys, people will spend money. If they see those transformations on your socials, wherever people will spend money. They want to see they want to see you take it from this to that, for sure. And that's how you're going to build your clientele and get more high-end customers as well.
Okay.
And any questions about anything you're doing?
Well, I did. I don't know if maybe I can stay, if you can stay after so I can talk to you, or if I can see your inbox, because, I am doing the croc, and since that wasn't one of the courses, I didn't know if I could talk to you about it on this call. So, but I did just want to know, when I'm doing the croc, do I have to use a sealant? I know when I did my cousins back in 2020, I did.
A seal? A what?
like a top coat or sealant or anything?
No, I never top coat my crock.
Okay.
Now I'm lying. The only time I top coat it is if I'm doing all black, just all black. And then I'll put a shiny coat because I want it to be like patent leather.
Okay, right.
So if I'm doing like a patent leather crock, then yes, I will roll over it with semi-gloss or high gloss polyurethane or something real cheap from like Home Depot.
Okay.
But when
I'm
using,
gonna be doing this in her bathroom.
Yeah, when I'm using the luster stone and not the palette deco mix, I never top coat that. That stuff is durable. Trust me, you'll be fine.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
All right, and Terry, how you doing, Terry?
What's up? I'm good.
Good.
I am good. All right, so for me, I've been working just, talking to folks, going out, like I said, everywhere I go, talking about my business and everything. So I did have a couple of consultations. I had one maybe about a week and a half ago. I'm still waiting on them to get back with me on the invoice and all that stuff. And this is just that thing that that I've been running into lately. Then I know I had I'll get into that in a few minutes, but I had another consultation last week, and I'm a little nervous about this, but I was like, you know what, I can do it. She wants, I let her see my studio, and she wants the ombre. She wants a three level, I guess three level.
3 shades.
Ombre. Yeah, 3 shades ombre, but it's actually 2 of the shades will be the same. Top and the bottom is going to be the same, and the middle is going to be pretty much, it'll be a gray top and the bottom, and then in the middle is going to be like a light cream color.
Okay.
So she wants something. A friend of mine that I met, we teamed up and we did I don't know if y'all saw the post, but we did a fireplace together. And so he referred me to her because he was like, dude, I do I did a fireplace in her house, and I showed her your stuff because she would really like all that, the stuff that you do, like the decorative stuff or whatever. So she wound up calling, and she wants, he's going to do a bookcase for her. And in that bookcase, she wants the ombre on the back, which is fine.
Okay.
But at the top, she was like, I'm really, really big on relaxation, and I want to feel, serene when I'm in my room and all that. So I showed her the mica, some silver mica that I did in boot camp, and she loves it. But the thing is, she wants the mica on her ceiling. She wants it done in clouds, on the ceiling, and then she wants me to do like some thunder bolts, on the ceiling or whatever. I might talk her into doing something else or whatever. I'm still like,
I am so confused.
She wants the mica. She wants it done in like clouds, like a couple clouds on the ceiling.
So you would use what, pearl or champagne, the pearl mica?
Yeah, or the silver.
To
mica.
create the clouds.
To create the clouds.
And then what is the rest of the ceiling going to be doing?
It's just gonna be just the regular. I might paint it maybe a soft gray color, but she wants it gray and silver. She wants it like a silver, like silver clouds, and then she also wants a few thunderbolts.
Mm-hmm.
On
Where's
the
the thunderbolts coming in? I am so confused.
It's just she's one of those kind of people.
Do you see my face,
just like the comment says, she thinks like outside of the box.
But not a thunderbolt. You mean she wants it to look like lightning and thunder, or like an actual like Marvel superhero?
She wants thunder.
Thunder.
She wants it to appear to look like thunder. And so you remember when I reached out and I asked you, what do you do for your bangs? Because I was like,
that could be the thunder.
yeah, I can do that for the thunder, like when you do your marble stuff or whatever. So I'm of course gonna practice, with that to make sure it looks good. But I was like, what is going on? Where's your mind? But so that's one thing. But she hadn't paid yet. I'm waiting on her. So I ain't even, if she don't pay, then of course I'm not doing it.
Right.
So but what I was saying was the little dilemma that I go into. You remember when I reached out to you about the ombre?
Yep.
So I did a consultation, and this wall is like 300. It's very, very, it's like 18 feet wall. The square footage is like 300.
It's 18 feet tall?
18 feet tall.
Okay. You're going to have to get scaffold.
Which I'm going to need a scaffold. Yeah, all that stuff. Plus, they want me to do 2 canvases for them, which is fine, and also paint another wall.
Okay.
And I gave them an invoice for that, and I gave them 3 separate invoices because they want 3 separate things done.
Okay.
And hadn't heard back from them.
Well,
so
Terry, Terry, you be getting an attitude with these folks real quick. Just
no, I don't. I promise you, I don't.
Okay.
It's the inner attitude.
Okay.
I don't present it to them. I promise you, I don't.
How many times have you reached out since you sent it?
So I waited. I didn't want to, hound them too much. So I did about a week and a half, almost 2 weeks. So I reached out to them today. Well, actually, no, I'm sorry. This is my second time reaching out to them. And they said it was going to look at the invoice, all that stuff. And so I reached out to them again today, and they said that they're going to, review it and get back with me on Wednesday, on, what they're going to do.
Okay.
So I guess what irritates me is just, and when I say irritate, I promise you I don't share it, or like this doesn't come across to my client.
Them.
Sure
let me ask you this.
It doesn't.
Did you charge for your consultation?
I did not charge for my consultation.
Okay.
I don't charge for my consultations.
Why?
Well, for one, because since I feel like once that could be a highlight for me. Say, hey, free consultation. Typically consultations, can run, maybe $75 to $100, but this is a free consultation. So it's more of me just getting business and securing my clientele right now. Like once I get to the point where I'm, like some of the seasoned folks on here, where they got clients, coming, then I could probably charge for consultation. I just feel like I'm not at that point right now.
You know what I'm going to say, right?
What you gonna say?
You already know what I'm saying.
Charge 'em.
Bap, bap. I have to beat the screen. I'm going to start bringing me a paintbrush so I can beat the screen. Blah, blah. No. Charge for your consultations. Yeah. Do you understand?
No, you're right.
Charge. I don't care if it's just $50. Charge. Because guess what? If you don't have no work for 2 weeks and you go on 8 consultations, $50, at least you got some gas and grocery money. That is your time. See, people are going, and then you don't want to put that energy out into the world. People will run you to death if they don't pay a consultation. And it may not be like this all the time, but when they don't pay a consultation, that's setting up, that sets up the what's the word I'm looking for? It sets up the tone for your business relationship. Okay?
Okay.
So the next time, if you want to say free consultation, do that consultation over Zoom. Don't get in your car and use some gas. If you want to say, I do free Zoom consultations, make them do the work while you sitting on your sofa. Do you know what I'm saying? Charge. Right. You need to charge, Terry. And then too, when they ghost you like that, you don't have nothing to show for it. At least they pay my consultation. So I'm never, when people ghost me or if they ghost me, I'm never mad because I done charged them $495 to come over to their house, sit with them, go through samples, color wheels, whatever it is they need to do. And if I never hear back from them, at least I was paid for my time.
Okay. And that's one thing that I don't factor in that I need to factor in is the time.
Yeah, and your gas.
That's true.
Gas is not cheap. Gas is not cheap. Eggs ain't cheap. So guess what? We gotta eat.
That's true. So that's what's going on right now. Just waiting to hear back from those two, and then I started my website. Well, I started getting my website going.
Okay, good.
I partnered with somebody on Fiverr, and they're gonna go ahead and get everything going for me. That way, you know, I could officially have my website.
Good.
And so yeah, we'll see.
Is it a Shopify site, or where is it going to be hosted?
No, it's not Shopify, but I'm going to. I think it's Wix.
Wix. Okay, no, that's a great one. Wix is good.
I think it's Wix.
I think Cynthia's website is on Wix, and hers turned out really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Really
So I'm
nice.
looking forward to seeing that. I'm just working with them, getting some good pictures and my, the wording of what I wanted to say and all that stuff. What I really want to do is make sure I get like some general pricing for things, like maybe square footage per, not necessarily going into detail with everything, but just kind of give people a gauge, of like how much it will be, whether it could be, okay, well, for, this technique, it's between 8 and 10 or 10 to 12 dollars per square foot, just to kind of get them and, just kind of give them a gauge.
A price.
Because what I'm noticing, for pricing, I will do that on my consultations, and I guess people just probably, from a math standpoint, people don't really put, 2 and 2 together. But I'll say, okay, well, for this, it'll, it's pretty much maybe between 10 and 12 dollars per square foot. And then when I give them the invoice, they're like, oh, I thought this was going to be $800.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was going to be $2,400.
Yeah. So another thing too is, don't set yourself up. Ask them, have you ever had any decorative painting done before? If it's a no, then you already know what you're going to have to do, how you're going to treat them, you know what I'm saying? If they've never had any decorative painting done before, it's going to be a sticker shock. But at least you're prepared mentally to deal with them gently. Do you know what I'm saying? So even when I'm talking to people on the phone, I may say, my project minimum is $5,000. If they're like, $5,000, that may not be my customer. Or even if I say my project minimum is $2,500, $5,000, it's all expensive. But then you also can say, well, my prices start at this, and that. Usually for a wall, it's going to start around, $800 to $1,000 instead of the minimum. You could do that too, but at least that'll get them in the mindset.
That's a good idea, because like I wanted to do, which I already talked to the guy from the website, like for batten board, I could do like, okay, batten board starts maybe from 1,000 to this, or starting at maybe 1,100 or or 1,200, and then maybe for techniques, decorative painting, maybe have like starting from this price.
You can do that.
I can do that.
And really, technically, your starting from could be your minimum. So let's say your minimum is $1,500 or $2,500. I mean, if you say starting at least they can meet your minimum. So that is something you'll have to figure out.
And I think if I were to do it, that's why I want to make sure that I do some kind of pricing, minimum pricing, because that will weed out, the folks that think that an accent wall costs $500.
Oh my God. And I don't mean to have an attitude on the call, trust me, but anything y'all go through, I done already been through.
I'm telling you, it gets so irritating, but I know that it's going to get better for me. I know that it will, but it's so frustrating sometimes. You wasted my time, and then you want something that's $200.
Yeah.
But
you have to think
$2,400 worth of work.
That was just not your customer, and that's okay.
Yeah.
That is okay. All right. Well, thank you, Terry. And I'm going to share. That leads into what I really wanted to talk about today, but we didn't really get to it. But I'll go through it really quickly. So that leads me into, knowing your value, knowing your worth. Let me see if I can find it. So this lady calls me, And she goes, hey, I just got your number from Vernon. He speaks so highly of you, blah, blah, blah. So Vernon is the manager at my Benjamin Moore store. Let me see if I can. I'm going to go through this really fast. This is going to be my little lesson for the day, but it's okay. So Vernon gives her my number. She texts me. Oh, nope, this is not it. Sorry. She texts me. She's like, hey, this is Karen. You know, I got your number from Vernon, blah, blah, blah. I heard you do faux. Call me. So I said, did I miss something? So I text her back and I'm like, oh no, I called her. I texted her and I was like, can you talk? And she said, yeah. So then she calls me. I call her and we started talking about her project. So this is a thing too that you guys really need to take, like really listen to people, like what they're saying to you. So the first thing she said was, I love your work. Vernon speaks so highly of you. Great. She already knows. Then she says, well, I got all of these walls done in metallic paint, but they look really bad. I said, oh my God. I said, who did you hire? She goes, well, a friend of mine came over and did it. He was very meticulous, taped off everything. Everything was, you know, top notch in his work, but the finishes came out bad. Okay, so to me, that was flag number one. Your friend did all of this. So then she starts to talk to her. I was like, well, ma'am, what I'm going to do is, so I wouldn't let her talk. I don't let people talk me to death on the phone. I don't let people talk me to death about what it looks like, what happened. No, I can't do it. This is not a consultation. So I said, well, ma'am, why don't you send me pictures of what you have and let me look at it. I said, because my consultation is $495. Of course, that goes back into your job. It's not just money wasted. However, if I come to your house, that's what it's going to cost. And she was like, oh, okay, yeah, that's no problem. But she's like, yeah, let me just send you pictures. So I said, okay. So she starts to send me pictures. She's blowing my phone up. Now, mind you, I'm not sitting on the phone for this. I'm not going to talk to you on the phone while you start sending me pictures of, I'm not doing that. So this is the stuff that she's sending me. So her friend did a really good job, it looks like. I don't think I can blow this up. These are screenshots. She did wallpaper with the silver metallic. Great. So this would be equivalent to the woolly class. So whenever you guys learn woolly, this is what I would do in these areas. But I don't know if you guys can see, but it's really like streaky. Can I blow this up? Oh, let's see. Look at that girl, got her tech going on. Okay, so you can see how it's really streaky. So she doesn't like anything. She likes the colors. Then she's like, oh, well, I really wanted it more shimmery, like glitter. I'm like, okay, so she's putting all this in text. I'm not even reading the text, honey. I'm in Orange Theory working out. So then I get home. Oh, she sends me the dining room. So I'm like, this is a lot of work, right? Like, I thought it was like 1 or 2 little walls. It's a lot of work. So let me see if I can find the last 4 pictures she sent. Oh, they didn't come through. But anyway, she sent 4 more pictures, but they're not. So then when I get home from Orange Theory, I'm like, okay, I'll call you in an hour. I call her up and she goes, oh my God, I love your work. I went to your website. It's so professional. It's so this, it's so that. And I'm like, well, you know, thank you. I appreciate that. And then she just starts talking about, and I said, well, ma'am, would you like to, I said, it looks like we can fix your walls, which I normally don't do, but just because I knew all they had done was roll on some metallic paint. Of course, I can go over there and woolly on top of that. So they actually made my job easier, right? Any of you guys that have done the metallic, the woolly finish, you know, it typically takes 2 coats anyway. So anyway, I told her, I was like, yeah, we can salvage it. You're good, blah, blah, blah. I said, would you like to schedule a consultation and then, or either schedule the work and, you know, I can come by and show you samples. She goes, well, and she starts talking really slow. Well, I really admire your work and trust me, I'm this, and that. So she goes on to say she's not going to pay $495 for my consultation. So I wasn't mad. And I wasn't shocked because she didn't pay for the work in the first place. So you guys have to really pay attention to what people are telling you. Like, if you got to write it down and take notes so that later you can go back and assess it. So when flag number 1 came up in my mind, I'm like, okay, clearly, I don't know, somebody did this for her for free, or either, you know, maybe they paid for the paint, or whatever. And then number 2, she starts like texting me, and I'm like, okay, she clearly does, in my mind, she doesn't want to have a consultation. And then number 3, she tells me, I don't want to pay $495 for the consultation. Then number 4, she goes, and you know, I have a couple of people coming over. So I was like, so that was
what that got to do with you?
but notice she didn't tell me that at first. That wasn't in none of the text messages, any of the conversation. So I'm trying to speed through this lesson. So anyway, when she goes, well, I have a couple of other people coming over. I said, okay. I said, well, you know what? I hope everything works out. This is what I mean by know your value, understand your worth. I said, I hope everything works out. I said, if it doesn't, feel more than, you know, you're more than welcome to call me back. We can schedule a consultation. I'll send you an invoice for the consultation. So then she goes again. She was like, yeah, I mean, I just don't want to pay $495. So she was waiting on me to say, oh, well, I'll come over and you don't have to pay the $495. But I didn't say that. Why? Because I don't have time. I don't have time to do that. Like, I have to spend my time on the calls with you guys, checking the app. Like, I got to do stuff that really, you know, benefits me as a business owner, entrepreneur. I don't have like free time like that. So again, I was like, well, ma'am, you know, I appreciate that. You don't have to stress. I'm not offended. Trust me. If it doesn't work out, you can call me back. And so we got off the phone. And to your point, Terry, like, I understand you want the work. You think this is a way to pull in, but that kind of energy is not what you want. People who don't want to pay you a consultation fee, they're probably not going to pay you $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $10,000 to come pay. So just keep that in your mind next time. And if you want to give them something free, do it over Zoom. Sit on your sofa at home. Make them take the measurements while you watch. You can even have your samples. I did this all through COVID. I had my samples right next to me. They can see those samples. And just do that. Do it that way. That way you haven't left your sofa. They still get that one-on-one connection. They don't want to pay, so they can't be mad. You don't want to show up at their house for free. All right? So that was my lesson, my half-hour lesson in 5 minutes. So my point is, know your worth. Don't deviate from that. Half the time it's not going to be worth it. Trust me, if I had told this lady, oh, well, I'll come over. Now she's getting estimates from everybody else too. So who's to say I'm really going to get that project? But if she had said, you know what, let me pay you for your time. I don't care how many people she got coming over, because now she's paid for my consultation. She's paid for my time and my energy to come sit with her and advise her on her walls, right? So if she didn't hire me, then I'm good. Even though I know she's looking at other people or have multiple, you know, people coming to give her estimate, I don't care, because you pay my consultation and that's all that I ask. So just when you guys are you know, pricing out your work, just what would Toby do? What would Toby say? Like, seriously. So let me stop sharing. But yeah, that was my lesson for today. I just want you guys to make sure that you always remember you're the experts. It's your creativity that's on the line. This is a real business, a job. This is not a hobby. All right? My friend and I call those, I'm sorry, I'm just going through that. Definitely think I've lost. Okay, yeah. So that's about it. I appreciate you guys tuning in as usual. I'm hoping that you're getting a lot out of these calls outside of how to paint. But just really, you know, good business advice, how to carry yourselves, you know, forward on a daily basis with your customers. And, you know, you don't want to offend people, but you have to protect your space. You have to protect your energy. You have to protect your business as an entrepreneur. So that's about it. If anybody needs me, you know where to find me. I'm in the app. So homework is, Aaron, drop the link. If you're still on the call, drop the link for the program you're in. And I think that was it. I think that was the only homework. Oh, and if you want to get into the July 12th and 13th class for architectural coatings, it is still a few seats available. So if you have not finished your 3-month training with me, I wouldn't advise it. You can come, but I want you to kind of get through that training first. But if you are done with the 3 months training and you're ready to like take your portfolio and your service offering to the next level, I highly suggest this course. All right, so any more questions?
And I just have one question.
Okay, wait. Who's first? Okay, Kristen, go.
I just want to say I love it when Terry talks, because when he does, we always get the best information from you.
Yes.
Oh,
I love that.
I'll let you know the real.
Right.
For real.
And then who was next?
It was me, Tommy. Just a quick question. Going back pretty much on what Terry was talking about, and I think we talked about this in the past, but how many follow-ups do you recommend? So, like, I had someone ask me, how much would this cost? So I gave them my price. I was like, and currently I'm offering 20% off.
Mm-hmm.
So this would be da-da-da-da-da. Crickets. They never replied.
I normally do 3 strikes. 3 strikes, you're out.
Okay.
Because it's typically when somebody really, really wants the work, they're going to move forward, or they're going to move forward after the first time you contact them. But if it gets to a third time, they don't want it.
I didn't even follow up.
Yeah.
I think like that too. I was like, well, then I told her she don't want to do nothing. I didn't follow up. So,
yeah.
Okay.
So I'll give them 3 strikes, and my, how I reach out just depends on the situation. Maybe I'll wait. If I send an invoice and I don't hear from them the next day or 2, I will definitely go ahead and send follow up. And then if I don't hear anything else, I might wait a week, wait another week, and then after that, they're off my radar altogether. And then another thing you guys can do, if you want to date a discount for them, you could do that. That'll get them responding, oh, well, we're not ready at this time. So you could easily say, I'll offer you 10% or 15% if you, do a deposit by such and such date. And maybe the such and such date is in 2 weeks. So that gives them 2 weeks to come up with the money, do a deposit or whatever to try to get that discount. So you easily can do that, as well.
Okay, thank you.
You're very welcome. So let me check the chat one more time before we jump off. But yeah. So honey, if Karen call y'all, don't pick up, honey. Don't pick up the phone, because Karen do not want to pay. Karen do not want to pay for your consultation, and she did not want to pay. She did not pay for her faux finishing. Okay. All right. Well, everyone have a great week. Like I said, just remember your worth. Remember your value when you're moving out into the world. Remember, we are all business owners, so act accordingly. We're not just painters. We're not doing a hobby. So work your businesses every day, guys. Call people up, get on ChatGPT, figure out, what design firms or whatever in your area, call them up, email them. So it's a constant, thing to get your name out there for sure. Post to your socials, that's free. All this stuff I'm doing is free. It just takes effort, a little bit of effort, but a lot of commitment. Yeah, and you guys will definitely get there. All right, so Nadja, stay on. I want to make sure we got you all set up. And then Coach Linda, stay on too. But everybody else is free to go. Y'all have a great afternoon. Talk to you later.
Bye. Thank you.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hey.
All right, Nadja, can you share your screen with me? Are you on your laptop?
Yes. Hold on.
Okay, I just want to make sure you can get into everything. And then you're probably going to have to share. Okay. Nice to meet you.
Okay.
All right. Now, yeah. Perfect. Okay, this site is trying. Okay. Now go into the app.
Into which app?
The Paint to Profits app. Did you download the app or the design community?
No, I didn't download it to my laptop. This is my work computer.
Oh.
I mean, I can download it to it, but I didn't know.
Well, I don't know if it's downloaded as an app on the laptop. I was just trying to make sure you can get in your classes.
Oh, well, yeah. I was able to get in. I set up my account.
Okay.
The emails that you sent?
Yeah,
I was able to log in.
But did you see the beginning the foundation courses and the business?
Yes,
Okay.
I did see those. Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. So I'll share my screen.
Okay.
That might be a little easier. So when you get into the app, you can always find your courses on this house. Okay? So whether you're on your phone or your laptop, you can click learning, I think, on your phone. But on your laptop, you click this house. Oh, there it goes. And then you'll see your classes. So it'll be right here.
Think you're sharing because I don't see anything.
It says stop sharing. Hold on, let me share again. Oh, you have to stop sharing.
Oh, okay. Okay.
All right, so now let me reshare. Okay, can you see my screen?
Okay, I see it.
So if you click this house, it'll bring you to your learning page. And then it'll say course progress. So this is where I want to make sure that you were able to click here and get all your courses. And I guess you said you were. Okay. And then we do have free courses from time to time, but it's not going to be under the house. It's going to actually be under this learning tab. So if you click on learning tab, sometimes I'll put classes in there. They may cost $10, $12. Sometimes I'll do a free course. So these will be where extra classes. Now,
yeah, I remember seeing those, I think.
Perfect. Yeah. Okay. And then whenever you miss a coaching call, all of the replays are under here.
Okay.
Business coaching, business coaching calls. You can open this up and listen to any of the coaching calls for pretty much the past year.
Okay.
So I suggest start doing that. You don't have to overload, but just start from the beginning. Because we cover topics multiple times because people don't understand, or maybe they want a little bit more detail. So we do go over stuff, but I put pretty much the subject, next to it.
Okay.
So yeah, you can listen to any of this anytime as much as you want. But yeah, so that was basically it. I just wanted to make sure you could get in and you were getting access to everything. Were you getting the text messages to remind you about the call? Okay. All right. So I think you're in and I think everything's working.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'm happy to have you. So please,
Thank you.
text me or send me a message in the app if you have any questions at all. I can't help you. I'm not a mind reader. Okay. So if you have any questions, let me know.
Okay.
All right. Have a good day.
You too.
All right. Bye-bye. All right, Linda.
Hey, Toby.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm sorry it took so long to get to you, honey. I've been on calls. My personal calls are in the morning from my coach.